Right, hey you guys, it is TsubakiSwagg and I'm coming to you with my review of Hunter x Hunter episode 137, Debate Among Zodiacs. Okay, this episode, please tell me that I'm not the only one that's still fangirling a little bit over Ging even being in the room. But because Ging is just so freaking awesome, but I'll get to that in a minute. But first, we are pretty much introduced to all 12 of the Zodiacs, and I could try to name all of their names from the Zodiac calendar, but I feel like I'm always missing one. So pretty much the main two that they talk about are Ging and I can never remember how to pronounce his name, but he is the rat or the mouse on the Zodiac calendar, and he really has embodied his name. But unlike most of the people whom Leorio chose to be the Zodiacs actually embodied what their name was, but the only two who didn't, from what I can tell, is Ging and the one who is the rat. I'll put his name down in the bottom bar. But the man who is the rat, he has embodied his name, not necessarily in his physical features, but the way he is. You can tell that there's something off about him. And from what they said in the episode, 11 hunters have literally like come up missing. And normally not even 1% of the hunters come up missing in a year, and 11 have come up missing since he became vice chairman. And he now wants to become chairman because we all know that they are gathered together to figure out who the new chairman is going to be, because Leorio passed away. And I personally, I can tell right now that I do not want him to be chairman. And as they were debating all this, none of them want him to be chairman. Ging suggested that he become chairman. And they went through this whole spiel, and they decided that they were going to vote to see who was going to be chosen as a chairman. Well, they were going to do a drawing to see whose idea they would use in voting. So they all wrote their ideas down, or blah blah blah. And when they went to pull, they called Beans in to pull from the trash can that had all the votes in it, and it turns out that Jing's proposal got picked, and all of his ideas and everything were good, but the last idea, which was rule number 5, was that he would be the chairman of the election. And nobody wanted him to be chairman, because even though they don't like the rat, they still don't want Ging to be president or chairman either. So they really can't win for losing at this point. But from what they can tell, there are 661 hunters in the whole association. So all of them were going to vote to see who was going to become the new chairman, and if it wasn't 95%, and well, pretty much a landslide voting, then they were going to have to redo the vote. And in that, they show after they did the whole drawing and everything, they did a flashback of Ging. Ging got there 2 or 3 days before anybody was supposed to even be there. And when he got there, they showed him talking to Beans and telling him, he asked them if there was going to be a pen and a pad in the conference room where they were going to be meeting, and if there was going to be a trash can, because he already knew before it even came to be that there was going to be a drawing. So he wrote down all his ideas and everything and gave it to Beans and told him that if there was a drawing and if he was called in, then for him to fold it three ways, so that way he can pull it on the day of the drawing. And he said if anything were to happen that it doesn't work out the way he wanted it to burn the letter and never mention it again. So Ging is just freaking amazing. I can't even explain to you how awesome Ging is, that he even knew that all of this stuff was going to happen before it even happened. I was like, oh my god, this is why I love Ging. I've always liked Ging. Ever since he was even first mentioned, I knew that he was probably going to be one of my favorite characters. So the fact that he even, before the day even came, he knew exactly what was going to happen and who was going to do what, it is awe-striking to me, because he's just so awesome. And that's why I feel like he should become chairman. But maybe that's just me. Who do y'all think should become the chairman? Or who do you think is going to become the chairman? Because I really don't want it to be the rat. Because when they did the vote, they showed that he got like 269 votes as opposed to everybody else were only like in the 20s or lower. So I'm looking forward to it. Also, we finally get to see Hisoka again after like 20 some or plus episodes. So yes, we're going to see Hisoka again. And Hisoka didn't even know that Gon and Killua were also helping in the fight with the ants. He didn't even really know about the ant, like the whole thing that happened with the ants and why Netero died and why they were voting for a new chairman. And when Illumi told him, he was like, what? Wait a minute, they can't let this happen. And Illumi told Hisoka that Killua was going to talk to their father, and Gon was literally like on the brink of death because he's in critical condition right now. And Illumi said that he needs to kill off their 5th brother. So there's like there's 3 brothers and a sister, and there's also another brother that nobody even necessarily knows what he looks like. So I'm looking forward to this next episode. Oh my goodness, I'm trying not to fangirl too much, but this next episode is going to be real interesting. So I feel like we're finally going to see the 5th brother and see how things are going to work out with Illumi and Hisoka and Killua trying to talk to their dad and all that kind of stuff, trying to find somebody to help Gon, like, well, so he can help Gon actually. So yes, I'm looking forward to the next episode. It's gonna be so awesome. Oh my goodness. But let me calm down. So like I said, I would love to hear what you guys think is going to be happening in the next episode. Who do you think is going to be voted as the new chairman? Also, if anybody noticed, Gon's name was on the list to be voted as the chairman. If nobody else noticed that, I noticed that. It was closer to the bottom, but he was on there. He got like 1 vote from somebody. So somebody voted for Gon to be the chairman. So yeah, who do you think is going to be the new chairman for the Hunter Association? But as always, please remember to comment, rate, and subscribe. And this is TsubakiSwagg saying adios.